last weekend I got the opportunity to attend a Campervan meetup event. Now, I didn't shoot a whole lot of video at the event because, to be honest, I don't really find van build videos all that inspiring to make, but I do really enjoy talking and meeting with people, and so that's what I spent the most of my time doing, is just chatting with old friends and making some new friends. But there were two vans that I thought were kind of standouts, even amongst all of these really great rigs that were there. So I wonder if those of you that kind of know me from watching my videos here for a while, I wonder if you'll be able to know why I think these two vans that I'm about to show you are the two standout vans of all the vans that are there. So I'm up here at CamperCon and we've been meeting all kinds of great people, and I've already forgotten your name. Isn't that terrible? I've been talking to you for hours.
Lisa.
Lisa, okay. So Lisa has an Astro, and can you just tell us when you got it and how long you've been in it?
I got it in May, so 4 months ago now, roughly. Yeah. Right. And I built it out for like 1.5 months, and I basically moved to Vancouver a week ago actually.
A week?
And a week, so I've only been full-time a week, but many more weeks and months to come.
Oh, so good, yeah. So things are going good, at least for the first week.
Yes, definitely
good.
For the first week. I still got my little routine down, and cooking works, and bathroom options are available. You kind of have to sometimes have like a little walk in the morning, but it works.
Right, of course, yeah. Well, it's good. You're making it work.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere, but you're starting in a lot better van than a lot of people have. So you built this yourself.
Yeah.
So you bought the van as just a basic?
Just the basic, like with the carpet and all the trims were still in there. I ripped it all out.
Okay.
And there were no seats anymore, so I couldn't sell the seats. Whatever. So
but you didn't have to deal with them, so that's all right.
Yes, I didn't have to deal with them. And and then I started at some point, and first installation, and I redid the installation. And I don't know, insulation is weird. I don't know, because the first installation got kind of smelly, like chemically, and then it was, I don't know.
So you were telling me you have polyiso.
Now I got polyiso up there, like 1/2 inch, sometimes a little more, and then over the Astro trims I got cork with some fabric and like some cotton thing, and it's just kind of like with little screws and Right.
Well, yeah, that's cool. So it looks really nice actually, but it's actually functional because you got actual insulation. So
yes,
that's cool.
I do.
And I like seeing the cork actually. That's cool because I have cork in a little bit in my van.
Yes, yeah. I like the natural look.
And then your bed pulls out, you said?
Up until here.
Oh wow!
Fully, so.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, there's actually two people. My boyfriend, who's 6'2", he can sleep here comfortably. So when I'm by myself, I just sleep like that, and we're two of us. We sleep like that.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. And then you got hardwood floor.
2 pull-up tables for whoever, with like little legs that go underneath, which are tucked away right now.
Oh, okay. So this is your cooking area.
This is the cooking area.
Okay,
yes.
That's nice, yeah. So you got that, and then
a little sink with some dishes I have to do, and a little foot pump.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, so you got a little foot pump down on the bottom.
And here's some soap, which is
excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, and some little plants.
So it feels so homey in here.
Yeah.
Those are air plants, right?
Air plants and aloe, and this is like a snake plant, they call it. They're supposed to like clean the air of toxins very well. Yeah, that's why I got it. And basil, just because I love basil.
Do you eat that? Is that for cooking?
That's for eating, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
excellent.
My water filter, because I don't like the chlorinated water.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and here's my really bad cold Coleman cooler, not a fan.
okay.
So which I still have to
Okay.
like insulate from the outside. And this is really handy to fill up the water.
Oh, because
to
your
have,
water
like,
starts
store-
down
Yeah,
there. And
so
then,
like I can pull it in front, but I think I couldn't carry 5 gallons of water. I think
Yeah,
that would
it's
just
heavy.
be kind of heavy for me. So
Yeah.
2.5 is plenty, and yeah.
well, that's cool. Well, I'm glad that you're off to a great start, and it
Yeah.
was really nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
So we'll see you
Thank
around.
See you. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're standing here looking at a little different version of a Promaster City. So maybe you can introduce yourself and just tell me just why you chose the Promaster City.
My name is Arnold. My friends call me AJ.
So I should point out that you're still in your early building stages.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my concept is the entire floor area is a queen-size bed
Okay.
in the evenings.
Okay.
The center aisle comes, pops either maybe the slide-in bed or whatever, but
Right.
the center aisle space becomes available. The cushion goes up for the back cushion for the bench seating on the left.
Okay. Sure.
But unfortunately, that means that every amenity that you need to put in here has to be contained below the level of the queen size bed, because at nighttime it's covering everything. But everything has to be built in underneath this level. So consequently, I've gone with the drawer fridge.
Now
Well, the bed is going to be the next project because I've got my basic electrical is done. I've got the vent fan. I've got refrigeration. I've got a 100 amp hour battery that will run my fridge for 8 or 10 days.
So we're looking at your LiPo battery.
Yeah.
And
Battleborn.
oh, Battleborn. Okay, so that's a good brand.
Oh, by the way, this ends up this is a temporary location
Oh, okay.
for this, just to get it up off the ground.
Right.
And it will be built into the bench seat ultimately, like most people.
Oh, okay.
They build them in right here.
Right.
And then the fridge sits right beside it. One other item that I suspect will be quite interesting to you, because you actually inspired me to make ventilation my #1 concern when I bought this vehicle.
Okay, good.
Come look at this.
Okay, it's a goalie's hockey stick.
Yeah, well, a small clue that we are talking about the subject is ventilation.
Right.
So let me show you what I do with this.
Okay. All right.
First of all, I can tell you it was constructed from ABS flat. You can buy it in a sheet just the same as you buy it in pipes.
So ABS is the same stuff they make sewer
Black
pipes
plastic,
out of.
you bet. Then I just simply I used white glue so that it can come off if I ever have to change it or go to no-seam netting or something. I
Oh,
just
the screening that you've
the
got
screening,
to
yeah.
cover up the holes.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that was showing up before, but yeah,
Yes.
we can see it.
It fits right up into the upper slot of the window, like so. Then you just carefully roll up the window. So, and this is tough. Like by the time you penetrate this, you will break the window, guaranteed.
So it's just as strong as the window is.
It's just as strong as the window is. You pop on your parts like this. It's nicely hidden. It's out
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
out of
it's
the
right under
rain.
the- right.
The rain can't blow through.
Uh-huh.
And I've got 2 of them, of course, and that provides at least as much ventilation as the hole in your floor, I would
Right,
think.
right. Yeah, maybe even more.
I'm at a stage in my life, where I'm trying to ease up into retirement, and I want to spend the next decade of my life. But it's going to be different than you.
Right, right.
I purchased this because it gets 30 miles to the gallon,
Right.
and if I want to go to Baja, I just go. I don't even think about gas. I want to go to Alaska, I just go. I think I need a holiday from van building. So,
But you're having fun, and you got a great start on it.
yes.
Yeah. Thanks for showing us the van, AJ.
Thank you for showing me your van for the last year. I mean, it's been very inspiring.
Oh, well, my pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You bet.
So, why do you think I pick these 2 vans as my standout vans out of all the vans and rigs that were at the meetup? Well, I could answer that straight away, but first, let me just give you a little bit of background to anybody that couldn't really venture a guess. Now, I've been making YouTube videos for a little while now, and you might have noticed that while I have made some van tour videos, I don't make a whole lot of them, and there's a really good reason for that. Now, with the videos that I do make, I try to get across one consistent idea. It's kind of one theme that I try to rely on with every video. Now, I don't think I've been doing a very good job in getting my theme across to everybody, but when I saw these two vans in person at this event, it made me think about the theme of my channel here. It made me think about how these two vans really were connected to my kind of ideal of van living and van life and how I want that to come across on my YouTube videos. I'm curious to know if you see the connection, because there is a connection. Even though these vans are vastly different, they're at vastly different stages, made by vastly different people. So if you take a look at Lisa's van, and you take a look at AJ's van, and you take a look at my van, there is a theme. And that is that anybody can build out their own van. Now, Lisa's a young lady who has no carpentry experience whatsoever, but she was able to put that van together herself. Her boyfriend didn't build the van, right? I know probably some of you are thinking that. Now, with AJ, he's got a little bit more building experience, a little bit more hands-on experience working with tools, and he's making his van to how he wants to make his van. So while Lisa's van is very nice and comfy and cozy and really works for her, and she made it all by herself, and AJ's van is going to be this kind of technological wonder of a van that he has set up completely different than my van. Even though they're the same model of van, he's going with a completely different layout that's going to work for him. So this is it. This is what I'm trying to get across to everybody, is that it doesn't matter if you're young or middle-aged or somewhere in between. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you've got lots of skill or not. If you're just picking up woodworking tools for the first time like Lisa is and figuring out as you go, you can still wind up with a very beautiful, comfortable van. And if you want some great van with all the new technologies that are available, you can figure it out as you go like AJ is doing. So it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you know. You just have to have a desire to do something. And if you got that desire and you keep your mind open and to say that I can figure it out, I've got YouTube, I've got the internet, I've got all these resources. You can figure it out. You can. And this is why these two vans are really standouts. It's not the van. It doesn't have anything to do with the van. I wouldn't be comfortable in either one of those van designs, honestly. Even though I really like them, even though I really admire them, they don't work for me, right? Lisa's got a little more space. She's got a bigger bed. She's got a little more room to move around. But I wouldn't be comfortable in her van. So AJ's van, kind of the same thing. He's going to have a van that has all these bells and whistles that I find really fascinating and cool. But I wouldn't really like his layout. And honestly, I really wouldn't like the complexity of some of the electrical appliances that he's got in his van. But that's what I like about these vans, is that these two people are making vans to suit their needs. Number one, they had confidence in themselves that they can do this. And number two, they're making the van to how they want it to be, how it's going to be comfortable for them. And this is why they're standout vans in my mind. These are vans that they're going to be comfortable in. right? I have a van that is set up that I'm comfortable in, but probably you wouldn't be. So this is my point, and this is my theme, is you can do it. You can do any of this. You've got the resources. You've got the talent, even if you don't think you do. You just have to have a little bit of desire. But then the other thing is, and this is big, you've got to make the van work for you. And if you do that, yeah, you're going to have a standout van too. I guarantee it.